Hey everyone, it's Robert Musica here again. Hope you're enjoying the weather outside. You know, winter seemed to be a bit short-lived this year. Spring weather has already been with us for over a week now, and I've had to tell my kids that we may not even get a real snow this year, just ice, which does make sledding extra fast, we learned. But let's bring this back to real estate for a moment. Another big thing that may have started just a bit early this year was buyer competition. But the question is, was this just a January fluke, or is it a sign of what's to come in 2026? Let me explain. In the last 45 days, my team and I have personally run into competitive scenarios for our clients purchasing homes. In each case, properties that we were offering on had multiple offers, and we made good offers, full list price even, yet we lost. I know this is not exactly what I have been pitching to my network over the last 12 plus months, that as a buyer, you'd be in the driver's seat and you have more options to choose from, more than ever, and you can get a deal. After all, inventory has been high. Showings have been slow, and sellers were getting more motivated to drop their price by the day. It especially started being felt this past summer when our market eclipsed over 60,000 homes for sale, nearly reaching 6 months of active inventory, which is the threshold where the seller's market becomes the buyer's market. Now, it is worth noting that we had a really good week in the middle of January when average 30-year mortgage rates came down to nearly 6%. That rate drop, coupled with the New Year buzz and resolutions being formed, might have pushed competition up for a time. But let's also relook at inventory and see what's happening there. I have noted before that it's common for inventory to drop off in the wintertime and start bouncing back after spring break. That seems to have happened here, as the inventory last month in our North Texas region was down to 4 months. With lower rates and only 4 months of inventory, those New Year's buyers began to bring a breath of fresh air out to sellers. But a word of caution to buyers and sellers out there. This doesn't necessarily mean that the market is going to come roaring back and make new highs this summer. We've seen very minimal value increases in the last 2 years. And once the inventory jumps back up in the spring, we could be headed for just another flat year. My advice to anyone buying and selling right now is to pay special attention to the data for your specific zip code and your specific price point. And pay attention to when you're going to be jumping into action, because there are going to be more competitive months and times of the year than others. Also pay attention to the average amount of showings that listings are getting in your area and the sold to list price ratio for homes in your target neighborhood. If you need help running or interpreting this data, reach out to our team and we're ready to assist you. The last thing I'll mention is this. Be careful when purchasing your home this year, that you don't overpay. Oftentimes, new buyers desire a home so badly that they're willing to give a seller nearly everything they're asking for. But if we see a few more years of small or no appreciation in home values, you could end up being in a situation where you need to or decide to sell and haven't built up enough equity to recoup your costs. The market isn't as forgiving in low or no appreciation years. Whereas you could have bought a home at any price in 2019 and been bailed out by the market 2 years later. That doesn't seem to be the case right now, though. I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl this week and reach out with any housing or real estate related needs.